Hello YouTube, meeting from the bedroom here, your guitar junkie. So I had this one out and did a video because I was trying to get the other one out. Then I said to myself, why don't I just do a comparison of the two? Because I don't believe I've done a comparison of this Epiphone Modern and my Vintage Ace Frehley. They look kind of the same with the Chery Burst, Magma Burst, and Chery Burst. And I know people want to hear it, so let's just start. And this skips a lot. Nice to have the volume on there. That was sloppy as crap. So, you know the deal. I just wish that I could like just flip the switch and make that work, or just edit it out. But I can't. I don't have the abilities. I don't know how. I don't want to know how. So yes, comparison. Let me just check the weight. It's light, not. Yes, not as light as the modern. So it's it's not a versus, it's not a comparison, really, if you think about it, because they're kind of different in many ways. But if you compare the Epiphone and the build quality and the price next to the vintage build quality and the price, I would have to say again that the vintage makes a nice guitar for the money. So we all know that the Epiphone Modern comes with the real deal locking Grover tuners, comes with an ebony fingerboard, comes with plastic um, trapezoid inlays, 22 frets. It may have a Graph Tech nut, I don't remember. Your Pro Buckers, humbuckers, mother trucking pickups, that sound really good. The ability to split the neck and the bridge, and also change the out of phase, gives you that Greeny Moore kind of sound. A tiger maple veneer top on here. Three-way toggle, no polka chip around the three-way toggle. Black pickup ring plates on there. And you've got that great cutaway in the back there, which is just awesome. The neck is attached to, the headstock is attached, the next, let me try that again. You have a problem speaking. The headstock is attached to the neck is attached to the body with a spacer. The body is a three-piece, it almost looks like four-piece back. Okay, that's that. Epiphone, $600-700. All right. I've said it before. If it was down to like $400-500, it would be a good guitar. The Vintage, this is a company out of England, and I do believe that they don't make these in England. They're probably made somewhere in Asia. But in any case, this was the limited edition reissued Ace Frehley guitar with your 3 vintage pickups. And I've had guitars with vintage Wilkinson pickups, and they didn't come close to these. These sound good. They sound amazing. So the other ones that I had, I guess they were older guitars and they were older pickups, and they didn't compare to this. This is a 2018 model, from what I remember, 2018 to 2019 model. And limited run, like I said, it was a reissue. The first ones they came out with, I believe, were black. You could correct me on that in the comments if you know better. And I changed the knobs. I just think these knobs look more 70s classic rock than the ones I had on here. And that's it. This has a tiger maple veneer top as well, as far as I recall. It's not a cap. Three-way toggle. Again, it's set on that angle. Polka chip. All matches with the pickup ring covers. No, again, the both of them don't have a pickguard, which I kind of like, because when the wood is nice like this, you could see it. The pickguard covers it. And, I'm used to guitars with just a humbucker in the body anyway, so I'm just used to using my pinky, right there. Sometimes when I play, that finger is sticking out. And one guy said, "Oh, you're giving me the middle finger." I'm like, "Yeah, of course. I'm giving everyone the middle finger." No, that is just trying to stay out of the way because this one's being bent. This one's resting, and that's just there. I have that one there in case I want to mute the strings. Sometimes when I chomp on it, dum, 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 I would mute it by putting my finger on the string and just chomping on it instead of my whole palm. Sometimes it's either or. But the Modern has an asymmetrical neck. This has a nice thin, I would say a C neck. I wouldn't compare it to a 60s C thin neck. I would say it would have just a little bit more. It goes thin here and a little bit more meat down here. So it's a little bit more meaty here, then it tapers off and gets very thin up here, which is great because it's almost like a flatter neck for doing chords and stuff like that. And I believe both of them have a 42-inch nut radius on here. And again, I'm not sure because I bought this used, so I don't really know what kind of nut that is on there. The only thing I did, like I said, I changed the knobs and I put locking Geiger tuners on here. I kept the key ends, the tuning pegs, to resemble the ones I took off with like the round Grover kind of style. But I put the Geiger locking tuners because I don't like to wind strings, and I think they sound better. I think it keeps it in tune better as well. But it's just easier just to change strings. So this one here is, from what I could tell, it's a one-piece neck. So it's the headstock and the neck, all one solid piece, going into the set neck, going into the body, and no spacer here. So this is one solid piece of wood, right down, no spacer, set neck into the body. You've got this nice cutaway, this nice S-shaped cutaway, almost like the Holly Bentons, right? And it would have been cool if it was flatter here. Ace Frehley, he took one of his guitars and he actually grinded it, smoothing it out. And if they would have did that, you could still get down there to play, but you still wouldn't, you just wouldn't have that lip right there, that little bit of a heel, had they have done that. And yeah, I put the Ace Frehley decal on there. Doesn't it look cool? So yeah, I bought this for $4.99 used from Guitar Center's used gear page. I forget what state I bought it from. And these I've seen anything from vintage, because you could buy vintage brand guitars right off of Amazon, brand new. And they also have the Greeny Moore that I did a video on, comparing it to my Greeny Moore Chipson. That's like $750. But they're like, they're up there. They're between $600 and $750 for their guitars. But I think you're getting a pretty decent guitar. Again, if you compare it to Epiphone, with the build quality, the look, the sound, playability, I still think that, again, it's my opinion, I just think that Epiphone is a little bit more money. These are getting up there too. I would only buy one of these used. So I don't believe I would, if I'm going to spend that much, $600 to $750 on a guitar, I'd rather just buy something else. I'd rather just, there's other options out there. But, this is my favorite because Ace Frehley was one of my top 3 guitar players, that I idolized as a guitar hero growing up. So he was the, one of the 3. And he's from New York. And I'm friends with his cousin, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's about it. Tit for tat on these. Still, both of them, and the more I take the Epiphone Modern out and play it, the more I'm getting attached to it. So, which is bad, right? It's bad. No, I don't want to say that. I don't hate Epiphone. It may sound like I do because I have to defend myself a lot in comments. I just think that you're paying, more than you should for the Epiphone name and not getting what you should for the dollar amount. Other than that, yeah, I still think that they're really nice guitars. Can't say they're great. They're nice. Good enough. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day and better tomorrow. Yeah, I see you flashing, telling me you ain't gonna work, right? So, you're not ending this video right now. And a better tomorrow. Adios, amigos. Vais con Dios, muchachos. Compañero. Come on now. Oh, now you're just being difficult. Here we go. You can stop the video. I'm about ready to smash this one like I did the last one.